Surge protective devices, or SPDs, are vital for protecting homes and electronics from voltage spikes caused by electrical surges. Several types of SPD exist. Firstly, there are whole home surge protectors. These are installed in the main electrical panel and protect all circuits in the house. They offer the highest level of protection, but can be more expensive. Secondly, there are meter-based surge protectors. Installed at the electric meter, these protect electronics closest to the service entrance. They are less expensive than whole home protectors but offer less coverage. Thirdly, surge strips are portable devices that connect to power outlets and protect individual appliances. They are inexpensive but offer limited protection. Anecdotal evidence indicates that surge protectors can effectively mitigate voltage spikes and prevent damage to electronics. However, the effectiveness varies based on the quality and type of SPD installed. The best approach to surge protection depends on the size and needs of the home. If there is a large home with extensive electronics and valuable appliances, whole home surge protectors are recommended. Meter-based surge protectors are a good option for smaller homes or as a supplement to a whole home protector. Surge strips are suitable for protecting individual appliances, such as computers or sensitive electronics. The number of surge strips needed depends on the number of electronics and their distribution throughout the house. It's generally recommended to have at least one surge strip for each room or area with multiple electronic devices. When choosing surge protectors, it's important to consider several additional factors. Firstly, the rating is important. Surge protectors are rated for the amount of energy they can safely absorb. Choose protectors with a high enough rating for your needs. Secondly, clamping voltage is important. The clamping voltage indicates the maximum voltage at which the protector will trip and divert excess energy. Low clamping voltages provide better protection. Thirdly, consider the warranty. Opt for surge protectors with a robust warranty to ensure coverage in case of failure. Surge protective devices are a valuable investment for protecting homes and electronics from damaging electrical surges. The best approach will vary depending on specific needs, but it's important to find a comprehensive solution that provides adequate coverage and protection. The NEC, or National Electrical Code, provides guidelines and standards for electrical installations to ensure safety. While the question does not mention specific NEC tables, the code does cover surge protection requirement. Section 230.8 of the 2017 NEC deals with surge protection requirements for service equipment. It mandates that a surge protective device, SPD, shall be installed. It needs to be suitable for the voltage system, and it needs to be connected to the load side of the service disconnecting means. This requirement aims to protect the entire electrical system from transient overvoltages entering the premises. When selecting an SPD, several key electrical characteristics need consideration. Firstly, the voltage rating, known as the maximum continuous operating voltage, or MACOV, must be appropriate for the system voltage. For a typical 120 volts or 240 volts single-phase residential service, the SPD should have a MACOV that exceeds these values to prevent premature failure. Secondly, the surge current capacity, measured in kiloamps, is the maximum surge current that the SPD can safely handle. A higher surge current capacity indicates better protection against larger surges. A minimum surge current capacity of 40 kiloamps is generally recommended for residential applications, but high values may be necessary in areas prone to frequent lightning strikes or other surge events. Thirdly, the voltage protection rating, or VPR, also known as the let-through voltage, indicates the maximum voltage that the SPD will allow to pass through to the protected equipment during a surge. A lower VPR value indicates better protection. UL 1449 is the standard for surge protective devices. It specifies the testing requirements and performance criteria for SPD. Look for SPD that are UL 1449 listed to ensure they meet recognized safety and performance standards. There are three types of surge protective devices: Type 1, Type 2, and Type 3. Type 1 SPD are designed for installation at the service entrance before the main overcurrent protective device. Type 2 SPD are designed for installation after the main overcurrent protective device, such as in a distribution panel. Type 3 SPD, often referred to as point-of-use SPD, are designed for installation at the point of use, such as surge strips or receptacle SPD. Proper grounding is crucial for effective surge protection. The SPD must be properly grounded to provide a low impedance path for surge currents to flow to ground. Ensure that the grounding system meets the requirements of the NEC, including proper grounding electrode conductors and bonding of metallic enclosures. Regular inspection and testing of SPD are essential to ensure they are functioning properly. Some SPD have visual indicators that show their status, while others may require periodic testing with a surge protection tester. Replace SPD that have failed or reached the end of their service life. Consider a layered approach to surge protection, combining different types of SPD to provide comprehensive protection for the entire electrical system. Firstly, install a Type 1 or Type 2 SPD at the service entrance to protect against surges entering the premises. Secondly, use Type 2 SPD in distribution panels to protect branch circuits. Thirdly, use Type 3 SPD at the point of use to protect sensitive electronic equipment. Surge protection is not a substitute for proper wiring practices and overcurrent protection. Ensure that the electrical system is properly wired and grounded in accordance with the NEC, and that all circuits are protected by appropriate overcurrent devices, such as circuit breakers or fuses. While surge protection can significantly reduce the risk of damage from surges, it cannot guarantee complete protection. Extremely large surges, such as those caused by direct lightning strikes, can overwhelm even the best surge protection systems. Consider additional measures, such as lightning rods, to protect against direct lightning strikes. Consult with a qualified electrician to assess surge protection needs and recommend the appropriate solutions for the specific application. An electrician can evaluate the electrical system, identify potential surge sources, and install and test surge protective devices to ensure they are functioning properly. When selecting surge protective devices, consider the specific needs of the equipment being protected. Sensitive electronic equipment, such as computers and home entertainment systems, may require more robust surge protection than less sensitive appliances. Look for SPD that are specifically designed for use with electronic equipment. When installing surge strips, avoid daisy chaining them together, as this can reduce their effectiveness and create a fire hazard. Each surge strip should be connected directly to a wall outlet. Overloading surge strips can also reduce their effectiveness and create a fire hazard. Ensure that the total current draw of the devices plugged into a surge strip does not exceed its maximum current rating. In addition to protecting against external surges, SPD can also protect against internal surges caused by switching events within the electrical system. These internal surges can be caused by turning on or off large appliances, such as air conditioners or motors. Some SPD are equipped with filters that can reduce noise and interference on the power line, improving the performance of electronic equipment. These filters can help to reduce the effects of electromagnetic interference, or ME, and radio frequency interference, or RFI, which can cause problems with electronic equipment. Some SPD are equipped with diagnostic features that can monitor the performance of the surge protection system and alert to any problems. These diagnostic features can help to identify potential issues before they lead to equipment damage. Surge protection is an important part of a comprehensive electrical safety plan. By taking the necessary steps to protect against surges, the risk of damage to home and electronics can be significantly reduced. When selecting an SPD, it is important to consider the type of electrical service. Single-phase, three-phase Y, and three-phase delta services all require different types of SPD. The SPD must be compatible with the electrical service to provide effective protection. When installing an SPD, it is important to follow the manufacturer's instructions carefully. Improper installation can reduce the effectiveness of the SPD and create a safety hazard. SPD should be installed in a location that is easily accessible for inspection and maintenance. This will allow for regular checks to ensure that the SPD is functioning properly. Some SPD are equipped with audible alarms that sound when the SPD has failed. These alarms can help to alert a problem so that it can be addressed quickly. Surge protection is an ongoing process. As new electronic devices are added to home, it is important to reassess surge protection needs and make any necessary adjustments. Consider using a power conditioner in addition to surge protection for sensitive electronic equipment. Power conditioners provide a stable voltage supply and can filter out noise and interference on the power line. This can help to improve the performance and reliability of electronic equipment. Surge protection is not a one-size-fits-all solution. The best approach to surge protection will vary depending on the specific needs and circumstances. By carefully considering needs and selecting the appropriate surge protection devices, you can protect home and electronics from damaging electrical surges. The cost of surge protection is relatively small compared to the cost of replacing damaged electronic equipment. Investing in surge protection is a smart way to protect investment and avoid costly repairs or replacements. Regular maintenance of surge protection devices is important to ensure that they are functioning properly. Check the SPD regularly for any signs of damage or wear and replace them as needed. By following these tips, you can ensure that the home is properly protected from electrical surges. Selecting surge protection that has indicators is important, so you know if it is damaged and in need of replacement. If the indicator shows a fault, immediately replace the surge protection. In conclusion, surge protective devices are a critical component of a comprehensive electrical safety strategy for any home or business. By understanding the different types of SPD, considering key electrical characteristics, and following proper installation and maintenance procedures, you can effectively protect valuable electronics and appliances from damaging voltage spikes and surges. Regular inspection and testing, combined with a layered approach to surge protection, will ensure a robust and reliable system that safeguards your electrical infrastructure and provides peace of mind. The NEC guidelines and UL standards offer valuable guidance for selecting and implementing appropriate surge protection measures, while consulting with a qualified electrician can help tailor solutions to specific needs and ensure optimal performance.